Yes.
Go ahead. So can you tell everybody what your name is? And
My name is Charlie Johnson. I have autism. I am high functioning. My goal is to become a real estate developer businessman as my main career.
wow, that is a really impressive goal.
I like to invest in house flipping. Buying foreclosure. Yes.
And your skills in that area.
Yeah, I need to learn a lot more skill. I like to work with financial, zoning, real estate, all that stuff. All the stuff that get involved with real estate.
And you're always somebody who has been interested in learning.
Yes.
And people, what's your advice? Like we were just saying a few minutes ago, we were talking about the idea of hiring somebody with special needs.
Yeah, because they have stronger interest on the subject.
Right. And if you had a business, you would hire people with special needs?
Yes, big time.
And they could do different parts because everybody likes something different.
Yes.
So if we all came together, we would have a great opportunity to hire people.
Yeah.
So what kind of businesses do you like to talk about? What are your favorite?
Restaurant, department store, grocery, but they all struggle to become Amazon. Office building, apartment complex, rental property.
So what kind of businesses do you think in the future are going to be successful?
Restaurant business, rough. Retail business, rough.
Right? And if people go on to restaurant businesses, they would have to cater to a specific crowd, people who don't like to cook anymore.
Yeah.
I think it's really interesting that you know so much about these things, that you can help the community.
In redevelopment. In redevelop vacant building.
That's a great idea.
Which is not the current trend in the U.S.
Redeveloping and pretty much recycling.
Yes.
When you think about it, right?
Yes.
I think that that's going to be our future, is that we're repurposing things and people and homes and making sure that we take care of our earth.
Yes, in redeveloped area, like redevelop vacant strip mall, like that's the current trend in the U.S. real estate market.
That's true, because people, like you just said about Amazon, things are changing.
Like people, they still build retail store, but a lot smaller. Mixed use.
Mixed use, absolutely. Wouldn't it be neat if we were able to open our own business with Faces and that we could employ all of our guys?
Yes.
And we could come up with our own purpose,
Yeah.
mixed purpose.
Invest in real estate across the country and even across the world.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, you could even have mail order if you wanted. When you think about it, because that's what everybody wants to do now. They want to buy things online.
Yeah, retail business is not that easy. It's pretty rough.
Yeah. Well, I think we're going to have a discussion. I think you're going to be somebody on the committee to help us make these decisions.
Yeah.
Because you seem to know these things. Do you have advice for families out there who have a child maybe with special needs?
Yeah. Not currently, not unfortunately. I'm sorry about that. I currently don't have advice, unfortunately.
And that's okay.
I will let you know when I when I come up with the advice.
Do you think that having siblings is helpful when you have autism?
Every time Ryan treat me like Ryan is bad around me and Louie, unfortunately.
But you know what? I think it's because you're teenagers. And teenagers do that stuff. And that's okay, because I think later on, you guys are always going to be good friends for each other.
Yes.
And
Ryan got accepted into ACIT.
That's wonderful. I think that having a relative or a sibling who is younger, sometimes they can look up to you and they're going to learn things from you. So I'm really impressed with our conversation. A lot of people, if they are watching this, are going to say, wow, Charlie's really impressive and he knows his stuff. So I want you to say hello to everybody out there and tell them, don't give up, keep learning.
Don't give up, keep learning.
Anything else?
That's it.
Okay, thank you. Signing off.